Hey everybody! I am going to share with you today what I include in my Hostess packets. So the very first thing I do when I get a Hostess is I get out one of my pre-made Hostess packets. And I have these made up probably like 30 to 50 at a time so that you're not sitting there and piecing together every little piece of the packet because that would take up way too much time. So do it all at one time and put them all together, stick them in an organizer so that you have them ready to go. So then when you get that email that you have a Hostess, you can just take this out and then just personalize it and then pop it right in the mail. So inside here, the first thing I have is a thank you to my hostess. I want to thank them. I want to let them know how much I appreciate them hosting a party with me. And I also want to let them know how excited I am. And then I also put a note on here for them to contact me as soon as they get the packet. So then I know that the packet arrived, and then we can also set up a time to meet in person if it's an in-home party, and I can help them apply their jams to make sure that they're wearing the jams for their party. And if it's an online party, then they need to set up a time to Skype or Zoom with me so that I can make sure that they're applying the wraps correctly and that they're wearing them for the party. So I have all my hostesses always wearing the product because their friends need to see them wearing the wraps. They don't want to purchase something that the host hasn't even tried themselves. So then next I have a catalog. And make sure your catalog has your label on the back. And then inside here, I have the wish list. And this I purchased in the back office in the print shop. And so I always have my hostess fill out the wish list. Then it kind of gets her looking at the catalog. It gets her excited to see all the things that she wants as her wish list starts to build up. Next, I have the host join brochure, and then I just put in a little sticky note. The hostess rewards chart is here, so they can check it out, kind of see where they want to end up with their party. I usually have them set a party goal, 300, 400, whatever they want to make it, but then they can see kind of what they need and then what they're going to get for them. And then I give my hostesses a tic-tac-toe. So I like to give them a little bit of a challenge because I like challenges. I think it's fun. And so I like to just give them, these are like little things that I want them to be doing throughout their party and things that I think make a good hostess. And so I put them on here so that then if they do these things, I'm going to give them little rewards as we go along. So some of the things are go live 3 times throughout your party. Going live is huge. Facebook loves the go live feature, and if their friends see the hostess going live, they're more likely to watch, and they're more likely to be engaged, and they're more likely to purchase. Chat with me about what you could gain from Jamberry. So the opportunity. Your hostesses are your best recruits. So you definitely want to make sure that you're taking the time to talk to your hostesses about the opportunity and talk about what you do and to let them know, hey, I really think that you will be good at this. Personally inviting the guest, making sure that they personally text or personally Facebook message each one. No mass spamming. We know how bad that is. So these are just some of the little things that I have on there. I also have on sign up for Stylebox because if a hostess signs up for Stylebox during their party, the entire amount of party points for the Stylebox gets applied to her party. So if she signs up for a 6-month subscription, all of the party points for the 6 months get applied to her party. It isn't like the PRV where that's spread out 25 over the next 6 months. All the party points get applied. So I make sure to let my hostesses know that as well, and that's a nice perk for them. So then besides the catalog, I also include this little package for them. It's just like packaged up nicely, so it looks like a little gift. But inside here, this is where I have the accent nails. And I put a nice little packet of Nourish in there, and I make sure to tell them that they don't want to apply the Nourish right after they apply their nail wraps. So then I put in a little thing of tools. These are actually the tools that come in the style box. I like to save mine and use them for hostess gifts and use them for party gifts as well. And then I include a set of accent nails and then also the application postcard. And I put that in there so they can see the steps visually, but I also make an appointment for them to chat live face-to-face if it's an online party because I want to help walk them through it because I feel that it's really important that they see the steps and that you can make sure that they're applying them correctly because it's much easier for you to do that face-to-face than to just kind of send a video and hope that they get it right. So these are all the things that I put in my Hostess packet. I used to put a lot more in, but I found that less is more. We don't want to overwhelm them, and you don't want them to be like, oh my gosh, what did I just get myself into signing up to do this party? So you kind of want to keep it to a manageable amount instead of giving them a ton of stuff. And then at the end of the party, I send the hostess rewards to me, and then I like to package them up all pretty. I put another thank you note in there, and then any extra rewards that the hostess has earned, I will include that as well. So if she did really good with her tic-tac-toe and she got a lot of those rewards, I put them all in with the hostess rewards, and I send everything out together in one shot at the end. I hope you guys found this helpful. I hope you guys are booking parties like crazy. Parties are the lifeline to your business, and you want to make sure that you are doing in-home parties, you're doing online parties, and that you are booking parties from these parties, because that is how I get almost all of my parties that are on my calendar. They come from current parties that I currently have going. So you need to do booking games, and you need to make sure that you're doing your full service checkouts and that you're asking everybody and talking to everybody about hosting, because it is all about the numbers, and the more people that you can connect with, the more people you can talk to about Jamberry, the more people are going to purchase from you, they're going to book parties with you, and they're going to join your team, which is amazing. So I hope you guys are able to book a lot of parties, get a lot of hostesses, and I hope you're able to use this video to help figure out what to put in your hostess packets.